Squad. Today we're going to show you 17 of the most craziest no glue slimes. Let's go. Start this one out. You're going to need a banana. Not the whole thing, just half. Eat the other half. It's good for you. Smush up this half of the banana. And if it's more ripe, it's better. So yeah. Anyway, you're going to smush this until there's no more smush in it. And don't be afraid to get dirty. So I couldn't smush this anymore, so then it's time to add cornstarch. Yes, my dear old friend cornstarch, minus the label. All right, so you're gonna add in about a tablespoon at a time. And here I just added 2 tablespoons. You might have to add more than that. And you're just gonna mix it really well. You're looking for like a doughy consistency, and I'm hoping that's what I can get with this banana. And it smells totally awesome in here, guys. It's like I'm making banana bread or banana cupcakes, banana nut cupcakes, whatever you like. So it's really stretchy. Who thought, who knew you could make slime with a banana? So this is a 2-ingredient real slime recipe. For this next slime, I used about 1/4 cup of flour. The second ingredient is hand soap. I put several good pumps of hand soap into the flour and then mixed it up with a spoon. This looks like cottage cheese. Mine was still a little wet, so I added some more flour. Then I just kneaded and rolled it in my hands to finish blending. Of course, I had to add some glitter. If you have glitter, you should always add glitter. I mean, come on guys. Slime number 2 down. I'm using clear peel-off face mask. I put a couple of tablespoons in a bowl. Next, I add a little yellow food coloring. You don't have to add food coloring, but I love the way it looks in clear slime. For my activator, I'm using a little borax and water mixture. You could use contact lens solution if you'd rather. Just stir it up really well and blend everything together. To add some pop to my slime, I'm adding some fruity millefiori beads. This is obviously optional, but I just think it's so pretty in this yellow slime. For some reason, this is making me thirsty for some fruit juice. So this one, we're going to start out with some water. Then I'm going to add in some paint so we can see it better. I love the color green. Did you know that's my favorite color in the whole wide world? I love green. And I added some glitter for some sparkle, just to jazz it up a bit. Next, the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon psyllium husk, and mix it up. It goes in the microwave for 20 seconds at a time, so about 2 minutes, but every 20 seconds you need to check it. And look at this, guys. It's so bouncy and jiggly. So this recipe calls for a clear face mask, and of course that's got to be peel off, right? Yeah. So to that, you're going to add peroxide toothpaste and mix them up thoroughly. Nothing is happening, so I decided to add a little more face mask, and I mixed it up again, and still wasn't coming together, so I didn't want to give up. I added a little more toothpaste. And guys, it came together. Look at this little fluffy bubble. We just made no glue fluffy slime. Booyah! So I have this little pumpkin, and I'm not really sure how I want to cut this, but I want to see possibly if I can make slime out of pumpkin. Has anybody ever done that? Have you done that? I've never done it. So I'm going to slice this little guy open and see what we can do. I was actually surprised when I got that cut. I was like, I thought there'd be a lot more seeds here. It's a lot of flesh. But then, as you see, opening it up, there are the seeds. And there were a lot of seeds. You know what else I was thinking? I'm gonna plant me some seeds. I'm gonna grow me a whole pumpkin patch. Have y'all ever grown a pumpkin patch? I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's like the seeds just kept coming, like a clown car. I know I reference a clown car like all the time, but really, I mean, I couldn't believe how many seeds were in this thing. I mean, it's crazy. Like, there had to be in like 300 seeds. I mean, do you want to count them? I'm not, but it looked like about 300 seeds. Once I was done seed hunting, I decided to cut some of the flesh around here because I want to gather that flesh. That sounds so weird. That flesh is what I'm going to use to possibly make some kind of slime. So I'm getting the rest of them off the seeds. I'm just trying to get as much as I can. It's not a whole lot, but it'll do. The next step in this process was to process this flesh and seeds and combine them as one. So this is my little processor, and I'm going to put it together real quick like. You may have noticed I forgot the blade. Yep, not gonna process anything without a blade. So stick that in there, put the stuff back in, and I'm gonna use my borax water solution because it's not gonna matter. I'm not eating this. And I'm gonna mix her up. Did anyone else find that oddly satisfying? So this is not the finest quality of, I'm gonna call it paste, but I think it still will work. It's a little, I don't know, coarse. That's the word I'm looking for. Coarse. It's a little coarse, but I think we can still make something with this. It's kind of like some nasty looking soup that you don't ever want to eat, but sometimes you feel bad and you have to. So this is cornstarch. I'm gonna add this to this porridge, for lack of a better term. Whoops. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more and I'm gonna mix this porridge up. I'm finding it kind of amusing of myself that I called it paste, then I called it coarse, and now it's porridge. So what would you call this? Only nice stuff, please. It's gross. So obviously this has made a nothing so far. However, I'm gonna add in a little more cornstarch and see if I can bring it together. Booyah, there I did it. It's something. It's kind of got the consistency of a coarse oobleck, guys. So we just made pumpkin oobleck. Yes, it tears like oobleck. You can't see it as fine because it's not a fine, it's thick texture, it's thick, but it acts just like oobleck. It is a non-Newtonian fluid, and actually it has a little bit of a slime quality in its stretch. Do you see the stretch right there? Pretty amazing. So we kind of made a slime oobleck cross, hybrid, whatever you want to call it, but I'm super happy with it. Love this, and I love how it looks like a little prize or a present inside this pumpkin too. I decided to speed this part up because the flow took forever, but here's some ASMR. So guys, it's really easy to make these oobleck things. Just get some cornstarch and some water if that's all you have. But you can actually mix it with anything. Cornstarch and whatever. Oobleck.
And now for the world's easiest slime. All I need is some flour and some water. I'm adding food coloring, but you don't have to do this. Yes, I know it's dough, but it's also slime. For this slime, we're going to need a couple spoonfuls of plain yogurt, a drop of food coloring, and some cornstarch. Technically, this is safe to eat, but I can tell you it's pretty disgusting tasting. It's pretty dry.
I'm going to be trying out this 24 karat gold peel-off face mask, and hopefully it will slime. I'm going to open it up. Ooh, look at this, all fancy in another box. A box within a box. Ooh, what is this? Oh, these are like blackhead removers? Oh, okay. Maybe we can use those to stir it up. What is that? Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's an application brush. Ooh, it's very, I like the matte finish. Ooh, look at that, guys. Yeah, I like, oh yeah, it's already turned into slime. That was really quick. I like the gold slimes that are like super gold, and this is one of them, not the yellow tinged ones. It smells like baby powder or something, I don't know. It smells really good. All right, so you can turn gold into slime. This is proof. However, this is not done. I got more that I'm gonna do to this slime, because I'm just gonna goldify this up. Yes, I love it. It's so shimmery and shiny, and the glitter, I think, just elevates it more. All right, guys, this is not all. I have to do at least one more thing to this slime. For this next slime, I'm going to be using Lifesavers Gummy Collisions 2-in-1 flavor. I've never tried these. Have you? Comment down below. We're going to see if we can turn these into slime. Ooh, look at all the colors. Oh, and they smell amazing. Alright, so we are going to add a little bit of water to these and put them in the microwave and see what happens. All right, got these out of the microwave. They're in there for about 40 seconds. Ooh, look at them. They're already becoming less gummy. I don't know the word. I guess they're becoming like slimy. All right, I think this is good enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in my powdered sugar. And just start with a little bit. You don't wanna get it too solid. Edible, no glue slime. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to take some of this out to work with because I think that will be enough of a demonstration to actually see, does this slime or does it not? I think by now it should be a slime, so I'm not really sure this has the right ingredients to make slime. All right guys, after a little finagling, more powdered sugar and rolling and mushing together, I finally got this to the consistency that it needs to be. And look, no glue, edible slime. Isn't it beautiful? Now for some no glue butter slime. I'm starting out with Model Magic Air Dry Clay. You don't need two colors, but it looks so pretty mixing it, and I had to do it. I'm just shaping it into a bowl shape, and now I'm going to pour a little water in it. Just blend it together, and ta-da! Butter slime. And of course, I can't leave it alone. I have to add glitter. Now, I just need some toast. For this next slime, we need 100% pure acetone nail polish remover. I'm going to fill my bowl about halfway full. Now, all you need is styrofoam plate or cup. Place your styrofoam in the nail polish and watch the magic happen. This is so crazy, it just disappears. Now, I just have to pull my slime out. Oh wait, can't mess up my nails. I'm gonna get some help from Riley. That is some super stretchy slime squad. You can actually put this in an airtight container and it lasts for a long time.
So here's another fluffy slime recipe without glue. For this, I'm going to use some 3-in-1 shampoo and some shaving cream. Just stir it up really well. And add a pinch of salt. And now I'm going to put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. And there you have it. Now I will say that this one, I've made this one several times, and a couple times it hasn't worked, so it's kind of hit or miss.
Okay, for this next slime recipe, I'm going to start with some color pigment, but this is totally optional. Next, I'm going to add about a half a cup of water and then mix the color in really well. I love this orange pigment. Now I'm going to add some flour a little at a time and mix it until I get the right consistency. I put a little too much flour, so I had to add some more water. Just play around with the amounts until it becomes like a dough. On the plus side, if you use food coloring instead of pigment powder, you can make an orange pizza. For this slime, I'm using Play-Doh to start with. Then I added several pumps of hand lotion. Mix and knead the Play-Doh and lotion together really well. At first the Play-Doh keeps tearing, but eventually they combine. What's next? You guessed it! Glitter! This recipe is more like butter slime. As you can see, it stretches far better than Play-Doh by itself. It doesn't get much easier than this.
And now for my favorite 1-ingredient slime. You just need a tube of toothpaste. That's a mixture of paste and gel. Now just blend it up really well. Now put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds at a time. Do not put it in for more than 10 seconds. I know I show a minute here, but believe me, I took it out at 10 seconds. After you take it out, stir it up and put it back in for another 10 seconds. Just keep repeating this process until your toothpaste dries out enough where you can knead it and you've got slime.
For this slime, I started out with glue tack. This is the stuff you use to hang posters on the wall. I'm just stretching it to make it a little softer. Next, I added some hand lotion and began to knead and stretch it into blend. It still felt a little stiff, so I added some more lotion. I know this looks messy, but it will come together. I decided to add some more glitter because, yeah, why wouldn't I? Glitter always makes it better. This almost feels like a cloud or snow slime. This next slime is so easy. I just formed a ball of model magic clay and put a hole in it, and I added some hand lotion. I love this yellow color. You can see how firm the clay is to start out with. It just wants to tear. Halfway through this gets really messy, but then it comes together. I left mine like a butter slime, but you could add more lotion for a softer slime. I couldn't leave it alone, so I added some pretty colored styrofoam pellets and mixed them in. I love this buttery texture. How about an edible no glue slime? I started out by filling a bowl with mini marshmallows, then I put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Careful, it's hot! I stirred this up to make sure that all the marshmallows were melted. Next, I added some powdered sugar. Then I mixed and kneaded this until I could form a stretchy ball. Now, I can't add glitter to an edible slime, so I added the next best thing. Sprinkles! Yeah, okay, I went a little crazy with the sprinkles. And that slime squad isn't just a no glue slime, it's also delicious. Want to see something funny? Watch this video next where we DM celebrities their own custom slimes.